Hai guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat malam kepada semua. Pada yang sudi menonton live malam ni, jadi kita nak kongsikan tajuk, kongsi pengalaman dan kongsi apa yang kita nak ingin sampaikan dekat sini adalah tajuk kita adalah mengesahkan sebelum percaya. Jadi kalau ada yang masih lagi kekeliru pasal tajuk malam ni adalah tajuk berkaitan dengan benda yang kita percaya secara berbuta-buli tapi kita tak sahkan kepada banyak yang newbie di luar sana. Percaya benda sesuatu koin atau sesuatu projek secara membuta-buli, atau percaya disebabkan orang lain mendapat untung, atau percaya disebabkan orang lain tengah join tapi dia tidak buat research dia sendiri dan tidak mengesahkan kepercayaan dia. Jadi kita dekat sini nak kongsikan dekat sini untuk membuat kita kita nak sahkan kepercayaan kita. Apa kepercayaan itu, betul tak kepercayaan kita. Jadi kita perlukan sahkan kepercayaan kita. Itu sebab tajuk malam ni adalah mengesahkan sebelum kita percaya sesuatu tu. Tajuk ada secara ringkas, memang tak menarik sangat atau tak hype sangat kalau seperti yang korang nak nantikan. Tajuk adalah cuma mengesahkan sebelum percaya. Jadi sebelum kita pergi untuk nak jemput kita punya tetamu yang saya dah jemput untuk malam ni, jadi saya nak kongsikan skrin saya dulu supaya bagi TA secara ringkas kepada korang supaya korang boleh tahu apa yang terjadi waktu sekarang ni, apa yang kita perlu lakukan dan apa tindakan yang kita nak lakukan selepas ni. Jadi ini adalah yang setakat ini adalah TA yang saya nak buat secara ringkas. Kita nampak di sini adalah cat 15 minit dan kita nak daripada pandangan saya, kita dah untuk 15 minit kita ada uptrend line dekat kawasan sini. Saya tak lagi tak gariskan kita punya trend line. Okey, kita ambil trend line yang ringkas, walaupun tak berapa tepat sangat, nanti kita akan tepatkan. Tapi dekat sini kita nak lihat dia dah melakukan reversing di kawasan support area dekat sini. Apa yang kita nak lihat dekat waktu sekarang ni, kita nak lihat dia tembus lepas kawasan resistan ada di kawasan 33K di kawasan sekarang ni. Bila dia tembus, kalau ada yang terlepas nak beli tu, jangan beli dekat kawasan sini. Takut pula nanti dia akan jatuh ke bawah. Okey, kalau nak tunggu dia beli, tunggu dia tembus dulu, dia melakukan retracement, baru kita akan beli dekat kawasan sini. Selepas dia melakukan reversing, melakukan higher low yang baru. Sebab dekat sini ada ni higher low dekat kawasan sini, kita nak lihat dia melakukan higher low lagi seterusnya. Selepas dah confirm, baru kita akan masukkan order dekat situ. Jadi itu membawa saya kepada kita punya tajuk hari ni. Jadi saya bukan expert. Kita sama-sama belajar, korang pun nak belajar, korang pun nak cari ilmu juga. Jadi kat sini kita ada lagi yang lebih expert dekat sini lah, lebih tahu, lebih ada banyak pengalaman. Jadi saya nak jemput yang pertama adalah kita punya admin cryptocurrency Malaysia, dan kita ada Kevin, YouTuber, dan kita ada Kanish dekat sini. Lepas tu ini empat yang saya jemput malam ni untuk nak kongsikan pengalaman mereka dan kongsi apa yang diorang tahu, dan nak kongsikan macam mana diorang boleh percaya sesuatu projek atau ni, macam mana mereka sahkan. Tapi kita nak memula daripada Kanish dulu. Kanish sebab itu hari dia ada kongsikan berkaitan dengan week off. Mungkin dia nak update pasal week off daripada minggu lepas. Mungkin ada apa-apa dia nak kongsikan lagi. Suara tak masuk.
Hello?
Ya, masuk dah.
Boleh dengar. So as you see over here, we had 3 peaks lah from here. We had 3 peaks. First happened in 20th February. Okay, second we happened somewhere around mid-March. Third was 15 April lah. So it was always around a 1 month period before we broke this, I would say, key support area. The moment we broke here, it's basically we turned bearish lah. So we came to here. So that's why I feel the similar thing is going to happen over here, because if you have to see the wake of accumulation again. This definitely has to be the selling climax, where before when we crash, the first crash will happen lah. And then over here, I would say the AR lah, automatic rally. So why this happened is the next day he went up is because a lot of people would have shorted here. Definitely a lot of people are shorted here. So the first crash always banyak orang akan beli lah. Then also a lot of short positions will be covered. That's why the next day itself he went up. So and the next dip will be something called, I think, secondary test. So he will retest the SC lah. He will retest. So as I see, here all he didn't really retest. He at least need to touch this, retest it, or at least break it. So that's why I feel, as you see, the Wyckoff accumulation phase, there is SC and then ST in phase B, and then the final one is the spring test lah. That one is just a minor one, for he goes up back within this area lah, and then slowly goes up. So that's why I feel for here to be in the phase B of ST is not possible. He needs to at least break this level or at least retest it. So it's around here.
Yep.
Before he goes up lah, and I feel he's going to form something like this, as you see in the daily. Why am I screen not? Okay, auto. Okay, from the moment we hit that 20k, we had that big dip, right? I think for 3 years. So we basically was within this span for 3 years lah, and we always tried to hit here, but then we went up, and we tried to basically break this a bit over here.
Okay.
So basically the moment we broke this downtrend line, over here, we retested this downtrend line as a support, and then that's when the rally happened lah. So that's why I feel the same thing is going to happen, something around here, where it's still within this big area. So actually, to be honest, we are still in an uptrend. I'd say we are still within this area uptrend. So we will place a bit over here, and I feel the next crash, the next dip, will either go here, or as you see in the Wyckoff phase C, right, which is called the spring test. That one is usually used to indicate that we are going on a small bear trap lah, indicate that we're going to bear run. So that's why I feel it will make it look like we're going to break this big uptrend over here, where we're going to break it and hold this as support before we go into this big say base area lah. We had a solid base area here. So somehow we will still come back over here lah, I would say. But the moment I think he breaks this key level, at least need to retest as a support back, and before he goes up lah, then I would say bullish lah. That's my point.
Okay. Kevin.
Hello.
Suara masuk.
Dah masuk kan?
Masuk.
Yeah. Hi guys, Kevin sini. I'm from Crypto MY. Basically hari ni I akan ajar friend-friend sini tentang macam mana trade as a beginner. Okay, so as a beginner, we always want to know 3 things, which is the knowledge kamu nak hebat, be strong lah, okay, in term of technical analysis yang tadi Ganesh dah buat. Lepas tu fundamental tentang news yang ada kat crypto, dengan sentimental ialah psikologi kamu. Okay, selalunya I believe selalunya 80% of people lose money in cryptocurrency or any investment in tradings. It's because of tamak. Okay, tamak seperti tak letak TPSL, tak letak SL, okay, ataupun lot size tak buat good risk management ataupun money management yang baik. So when you are tamak ke, macam tak letak TPSL ke, tak letak good punya money management, lot sizes, that's what cause you to lose money in the end. So usually when I teach or have students under me, selalunya I akan ajar one thing, okay? Your risk management or your risk ratio or your money management always set around 1 to 3% per trade. Okay, apa maksud 1 to 3%? Meaning that kalau you masuk satu trade, okay, you calculate your lot size, everything, you do your own risk management, good risk management. Okay, let's say you calculate, hari ni saya ada $100 in this trading account. Okay, I give an example. And kalau you only can lose 1%, meaning that dalam satu trade, you only boleh kalah $1 saja dalam satu trade. Okay, why I say so is because imagine if you set 1% of risk ratio, okay, we call it risk ratio. Okay, 1% SL and maybe another 3% or 2% TP, or maybe 1 to 1%. Okay, 1% TP, 1% SL. So when you set like this, if you have $100, you can play up to 100 times. You can trade up to 100 times. Okay, but imagine if you set SL, which is 20% higher or 30% higher, which is your risk ratio is 20% SL or 30% SL, you only can play 3 times. So you nak main 3 kali saja atau you nak main 100 kali. Okay, so this is the most basic thing that we need to consider as a trader for a newbie lah. Okay, so last but not least, I want to share with you some my screen about how do I do trading in Binance ke in other platform lah. Okay, so sekarang I share with screen sekejap. Nampak tak screen?
Yep, nampak.
Okay. So first of all, I selalunya akan buat 4-hourly chart dengan daily chart dengan weekly chart lah. I won't be going so down below an hourly chart atau 15-minute chart because the noises are there. So it's a bit difficult for you to determine whether is it an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay, so let's say if right now I'm in the BTC USDT chart on my Binance platform, you can see that usually I will open up a few things, which is moving average 20, volume, RSI, and ATR. But let me remove the ATR first and also remove the volume. So I want to make it simple for beginner to understand. Okay, how to say simple? Okay, first of all, I will just use moving average line and also RSI to determine where can I enter the market and also exit the market. Okay, as you can see here, kalau you nampak kat sini kan, sini adalah satu moving average 20. Okay, purple color line ini ialah moving average 20. Okay, I try my best to talk in Malay if I can. Okay, so moving average line 20 adalah untuk saya untuk mengenali whether ini ialah uptrend atau downtrend. We call it as a trending line. Okay, ia boleh act as a support and resistance also. Okay, so how do I say this? Okay, let me give you an example. Imagine this is moving average line here. You can see, okay, let's say the market is around this area. Okay, let's say if the candlestick yang ni dia broke below. Okay, they broke below the moving average line. You can see that the price will go further down. Okay, so of course, let's say something like this happened. You see it broke further down, but then it just go a little bit down, a little bit. Then after that, it go all the way up. Okay, so this is moving average line. Moving average line itself is not perfect. That's why you need to have other indicators to support this moving average line. Okay, so first thing, moving average line 20 is very important. Okay, second thing will be the RSI. Okay, RSI banyak senang saja. Kalau you buka RSI kan, okay, RSI kat sini you nampak ada 30 sampai 70. Okay, so okay, let me pull it out a little bit like this, so you can see that the moving average RSI looks something like this, whereby it has the 70 area, 30 area until the 50 area. Okay, 50 area lah tengah, 70 ialah kat sini, 30 ialah kat sini. Okay, how do you want to see this? Okay, it's very simple. Anything above 50, Yang mana-mana
Kevin.
the line is above 50 sampai 70 ialah buyers are stronger.
Kevin, boleh zoom sikit tak?
Zoom sikit lah, boleh.
Boleh.
Sekejap,
Stop. Yang pengguna handset tak nampak sangat nanti.
Okay. Boleh. Okay, I think I zoom quite
Zoom
big
in.
already.
Zoom in sikit. Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let me continue. How do you want to see this line? Okay, this line is very simple. If the line is above 50 sampai 70, ialah buyers are stronger. Okay, kalau 50 ke bawah sampai 30, ialah seller stronger. But anything below 30 is called the oversold. And anything above the 70, it calls overbought. Okay, what happens when it's overbought or oversold? It will happen to have a market correction. Okay, usually it will have a market correction. Sometimes it doesn't, but most of the time it will. Okay, how does it combine with RSI and moving average? Okay, let us do a combination of these both together. Okay, looking at here, as a beginner, we always want to draw a support and resistance zone. How do you want to draw it? Very simple. You can click on this horizontal line. Horizontal lines, you can find it somewhere around this area. So after you click it, the first thing you need to do is you want to draw the line at the nearest. You can find the highest candlestick that is around this area. Okay. Look at here right now, the highest candlestick is around this area. Okay, we don't want to see this area. We focus at this area. Okay, we focus at this area, whatever we can see right now. Okay, yep. So as a beginner, we want to focus this area first. Okay, so second thing is we want to find the lowest point, which is around this area. Okay, how do you want to put this horizontal line? Is very easy. As long as there is 3 candlesticks that touches the line, you can actually put the one straight line here, meaning that you see there is 1, 2, 3 tails, 4 tails here. You can actually put a straight line here. So immediately you will have the resistance area and also the support area. So once you have the highest resistance area and the support area, right now you want to find the minor resistance area and the support area inside this major resistance and support area. Okay, so you want to put another horizontal line around this area. Okay, you can see this area has touches 1, 2, 3 times. So you can actually put one line here. To be exact, it's around this area. Why? It's because you can see that when the market here went all the way down, it touches here, and then it touches here, it just floats around this area. So the resistance area should be somewhere around here. And you can see this is one of the minus resistance area. Okay, so meaning that whenever it touches, if it breaks above, then it will go all the way up here. If it breaks below, you'll go all the way down here. And it breaks above, then you go all the way up here. So it's very, very simple. After that, you can see that. So what you want to do is, let's say if this moving average, if this candlestick fails to, let's say, go above this area, then you will see the price will just go all the way back down to this area. Very, very simple. Okay, let's say if it breaks above this area, okay, let's say the candlestick just close above this area. Okay, you have a confirmation candlestick, okay, breaking above this area. Then automatically you can see this RSI will go higher, around 55, 56, or maybe 60. So you can see that first confirmation is your moving average line is below the candlestick. Second confirmation is the candlestick breaking above the resistance zone that I have drawn. And the third confirmation is the RSI going above the 50 level. So you have 3 confirmation, and your entry price should be around this area. Why this area is because, okay, let me draw this. Let me remove this so you can see clearer. Okay, so if it managed to just close above this area, usually the market will do a market correction first before it goes all the way up. So your entry price should be around here. and your exit price should be around this area. But how do you want to put the SL is very simple. This is beginner, newbie for newbie. What you can do is you can open up the ATR. ATR, you can actually find around this, you just type ATR, average true range, you can actually get this ATR here. So how do you want to see this ATR? It's very simple. Okay, let me remove this RSI. Okay, this ATR. Okay, this ATR, you can see these numbers here. What you're gonna do is, okay, let's say if you want to set a stop loss, okay, and you don't know how to set the stop loss, what you can do is, right now the current price is 33,263. Okay, let me pull a calculator. Okay, so right now the price is about 200 and okay, let's say 200 lah. Okay, let's say I make it even. And let's say right now the ATR is showing 1,200. You can see, right? It's 1,200. Yeah, I think it's very clear. 1,200. So what you're gonna do is, from the value itself, the price sekarang, you minus the 1,200, okay, equivalent to 32,000. So your SL should be around 32,000. So this will be your SL point. It's very, very simple. Using ATR, you can actually simplify the way of you calculating your SL, because I understand that most of the outside pro traders, they will teach you that your SL can be put around the support area or below. And sometimes as a beginner, you will have a hard time to look for a support line or support area or to put the SL. So by using ATR, it actually simplify for you to make your SL much more easier to put in. Even ATR like this, you can actually be very simple. You can just minus off whatever it is here, and then you just put the SL around the area. Okay, so it's very, very simple, very, very straightforward. And let's say if you're having hard time as a beginner to put the moving average line, I mean to put the what they call the support and resistance line, what you can do is I akan ajar satu-satu teknik yang cepat dah untuk determine support and resistance. Okay, so you just right click property. You boleh sini ada style kan, you terus pergi line saja. Okay, when you tekan line, what happens is it filter up everything for you. So what you need to do is you just need to put the line at the top of the edge. There's one line here, and then just one line here, and then nearby this area you just put here. You can see this is one line here. You just put around this area, and also this area. Okay, so after that, putting up anything you also can put here. You also can put this area if you want. So there's no right, no wrong. See, there's touches all the anything with the strong edges, you can actually put a line there. So after that, you just change back to property, change back to candlestick, and boom, you can actually see that the support and resistance line is all lined up together. So very, very simple, very, very straightforward. This is the tips that I can give for a beginner.
Yeah.
So yang ni selalunya nak practice lah, okay. Of course, I will be using line a lot because I'm quite familiar with using the candlestick to put the support resistance. So as a beginner, kalau you're having difficulties untuk letak support resistance, you can just change to line chart to make your life more easier lah. To be.
Okay. Thank you, Kevin. Kanish masih ada di situ lagi?
Ada bro.
Okay, ada orang tanya, ada YouTube tak?
YouTube tak ada bro.
Okay, tak ada yang tanya tu, tak ada. Okay, ni Syafique ada nak kongsi apa-apa tak?
Tak ada kot. Cukup lah dah banyak cerita.
Okey, kita nak teruskan pada tajuk kita kalau boleh kalau nak kongsikan kenapa kita percaya pada kita punya kenapa kita percaya pada market kita, kenapa kita percaya pada kita punya apa?
Before that. Nak tanya. So, because now Kevin, what is your market outlook? Are you looking for upside or bearish or sideways?
Okay, based on my market outlook, looking at the let me share the screen. Okay. Looking at the daily chart is still moving sideways, to be honest. Why? Because right now you can see if we focus around this area, we can see that the market is moving sideways.
So, resistance atas 41, support bawah 31 lah. Is it?
Resistance 35 based on yang dekat sini yang I fokus sini, I tak nak fokus yang atas dulu. I fokus kat sini around 35k will be the resistance zone for the daily chart.
Okay.
So kalau dia tembus atas 35k, dia boleh naik lah sampai 38k. Kalau dia tak tembus, dia akan float lah kat sini sampai dia ada decision making whether nak naik ke atau nak turun lagi. Tapi selalunya kalau tadi Kanish yang buat sharing tu tentang week off strategy, I pun nak share sikit tentang week off strategy. Kalau you nak follow tentang week off strategy, let me share a bit of the week off strategy yang I found out lah. Let me share the screen. Okay, so this is the latest week off strategy. I actually, if you can see around sini, nampak tak? Nampak tak week off strategy I?
No.
Tak nampak.
Sekejap. Sorry Yep, something. Yeah, this here. So, I actually pasted Photoshop. I letak yang sekarang punya price. I guna 8 hours chart. You can see 8 hours chart. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. 8 hours chart. And I actually applied it on the week off strategy. I just copy paste dalam sini. So, the based on what I see right now, the price is falls around this area, which is around zone D. I think this is zone D, right? So this is the consider the spring or shake-up area. So kalau dia naik sampai sini, I think this is around 40,000. Okay, let's say it managed to break above this 40,000, it will have a strong bullish sign to have the continuation of upwards. But this is just based on this week off strategy lah. Kalau dia play off, kalau dia tak play off, then dia akan float kat sini lah. Tapi Zahir, kalau you cakap analysis boleh follow ke, I cakap I memang based on the price right now still boleh follow, even though yes I understand that sini dia tak same, not really the similar move, but you can see that it having a uptrend here, having what they call the reversal of uptrend here. So sekarang kita nak tunggu ialah kalau price dia tembus 40k, I think 40k around this area, dia akan ada possibility of uptrend. Uptrend lah. Okay, so sekarang based on my understanding, it is still a consolidation around this area. Even though kalau you nampak 8 hours chart, it is still floating around this area. Okay, so still a consolidation. There's no uptrend or downtrend. There's no confirmation yet. Wait until the price have a very strong break off, tembus ini 35k, then we can actually talk about it later lah. Reaching another 8k, 40k. Yeah.
Kevin, I wanted to ask, actually, why many people for this Wyckoff comparison, right? Why they didn't use the first crash as the SC lah for the phase A? Why they followed for the next dip as the SC? Isn't the first crash supposed to be important?
Uh, which
The
one?
selling climax.
Here, is it?
Yeah, the selling climax. They ignored the first crash and they went for the next dip.
First crash and the
And
next
we
dip.
hit somewhere around 29 to, I think, went to 30K. I
Yeah,
think.
around this area, secondary check, right?
Yeah, and then the bounce or automatic reaction, this was normal because a lot of shots would have been covered. And the first crash, obviously people will just react lah. That's why it had the bounce. So I don't know why not many people use the first one as the selling climax. Instead, they use the second one as the selling climax.
Oh, you mean if I actually drag all the way back here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So why do I want to put like this? Because okay, actually, wicker off strategy, different people will have different point of view. Okay, there's no right, no wrong. But if I based on 8-hourly chart, if I just copy paste like this, directly, without changing anything, this is what I get in the end from the overall chart. Yeah. So maybe you will get this one around here, secondary test, or maybe you get different outcome. But based on my understanding and the way I just copy and paste it, this is what I found out right now. It's around this zone D area. So yeah, so every person will have the point of view looking at the wicker off chart. I can say that.
Ada apa-apa lagi kan, Nish?
No bro, thanks.
Okay, Syafique mungkin tengah buat kopi kot.
Tengah minum. Anyway, let me share sikit. I punya screen.
Okay.
Entah screen. Okay, nampak I share?
Okay, boleh nampak.
Alright, kita tengok my magic chat. So basically this is 4 hours . So ini selepas first crash kat sini . So basically yang I punya chart ni simple support resistance je . So orang tanya I bearish ke, I bullish ke. So kalau tengok dekat sini kita masih dalam range tau. Kat sini 40, dekat sini 31. So untuk selagi kita ada atas 30, kita consider not bearish. Maksudnya every time jatuh 30 je, ada opportunity untuk long. Tapi masalah dengan support ni is lagi banyak kali kita revisit dia, semakin lemah. Itu memang ciri-ciri support. Sama lah dengan resistance. So sekarang ni apa yang saya nak ialah, yang saya nak tengok ialah sekarang ni harga kat sini kan. Kita nak tengok dia break this resistance and then dia main kat sini and then slowly dia naik atas lah. This is best case scenario lah. Kalau jadi dia akan follow lah sama macam Wyckoff forever. Because saya tak tahu benda-benda Wyckoff ni. Kita kalau dia jadi macam Wyckoff, cantik.
Cantik.
Sebagai confluence.
Semua kaya tahun depan, bulan depan.
Okay, lagi satu benda yang I tak nak tengok is bearish, which mean kita pergi atas ni, kita patah balik, turun and then kita break. Kalau break ni memang kita kena check next resistance lah, 24 lah. So itulah that is my technical lah.
Itu legend punya technical simple je.
And then I nak discuss sikit pasal apa benda isu yang upcoming event yang menyebabkan I actually slightly bearish lah. Because macam next week actually ada satu big event ni, kita panggil apa grayscale unlocking.
Oh ya, grayscale ya.
Grayscale ni dia antara entiti yang pegang Bitcoin banyak. They hold more than 600,000 Bitcoin, 600,000, more than 500,000. In the past, macam January. Okay. By the way, you guys tahu unlocking tu maksud dia apa? Unlocking of demand share. Basically, grayscale dia akan offer Bitcoin dekat institutional dekat US. Dia orang tak boleh beli Bitcoin. Because of what? I tak tahulah. Maybe sebab susah lah. So what they do is dia orang beli Bitcoin melalui grayscale. So dia orang bagi duit kat grayscale, and then grayscale akan beli Bitcoin dari orang. And then Bitcoin yang dibeli oleh grayscale, dia orang akan pecah jadi share. So benda yang pelik kat sini ialah bila institutional beli from grayscale, dia orang ada 6 month lock period. Maksud dia sekarang ni orang macam kita retail, kita trade Bitcoin. Institutional dia trade dia punya derivative, which is the grayscale punya ETF lah. So I think Selasa ni kot. So what happened is akan unlock minggu depan. Ada dalam 60,000 Bitcoin kot. So basically dia ibarat sama macam new supply lah, sebab
New supply ya.
Dia ibaratkan, tapi dia bukan Bitcoin, dia ialah share Bitcoin. Tapi efek dia akan sama. Masalah kenapa dia akan jatuhkan harga sebab this share of Bitcoin dia mewakili Bitcoin, tapi dia ada premium. Macam sekarang ni dia murah sikit, negative premium. Jadi dia punya efek dia macam you akan ada cheaper Bitcoin lah into the market. So that's why I think dia akan add sell pressure lah untuk minggu depan. So be ready lah. So kalau dip berapa, standby lah.
Standby.
So kalau
antara bad news lah.
Kalau dia beli dari grayscale, they don't directly own the coin lah.
Yes. They own the share of the coin.
Like underlying asset.
Kalau ada yang tak ada duit tu boleh jual buah pinggang untuk minggu depan.
Okay. So I think itulah sebab sekarang ni kan, I think lebih banyak bearish outlook daripada bullish, because macam sekarang ni sentiment bullish yang I nampak lah, satu is country macam apa El Salvador, Paraguay dah start, Mexico dah start, so that's good news. I think tu je lah yang bullish. Yang bearish banyak.
Ya, bearish banyak. Yang apa Tanzania lagi, lepas tu Paraguay bulan depan, tapi lambat lagi lah. Kalau grayscale ni datang dulu mungkin akan ada efek. Lepas tu kalau yang bullish punya berita mungkin bulan depan baru kita akan nampak, dalam awal-awal bulan depan.
Kejap dia tanya bila tarikh unlocking ada ni, saya rasa Selasa ni kot. Mari saya check. I boleh share link tak dekat ni, dekat apa?
Dekat message tu.
Kat mana? I tak boleh type pun. I type dekat private chat boleh lah.
Dekat copy paste. Sekejap saya akan copy paste.
Okay, copy paste. I just letak dia punya ni lah. Dia punya link. Share.
Dah share dah.
And then satu benda lagi lah, kenapa yang I tak selesa sekarang ni kan, is sebab Nasdaq dengan S&P equities kan, we are at all time high. So I rasa tak sedap lah, because I think dia tunggu masa je untuk dia breakdown. Bila dia breakdown, confirm dia akan tarik crypto selling. And then another thing is DXY, dollar index. So sekarang ni dollar index sedang naik lah. So historically, bila USD strengthening, dia akan tarik Bitcoin punya price lah. So macam saya cakap lah, actually banyak bearish punya sentiment. So 31,000, 30k tu is a support yang sangat hebat lah. Hopefully boleh hold. So itulah apa saya rasa.
Dekat sini ada satu artikel tunjuk dia mungkin sebelum permulaan Julai mungkin ada schedule, tapi dia tak tunjuk tarikh, tapi dia cuma tulis saja. Sebab akan cukup 6 bulan, tapi tarikh tak ada.
Tak silap saya hari Selasa ni kot.
Mungkin lah, sebab hari Selasa ni kira ujung bulan dah. 29 hari bulan dah kira ujung lah. Nak tunggu apa lagi kalau nak unlocking kan. Okay. Ada apa-apa nak kongsikan lagi? Sebab saya kalau boleh kita nak pergi ke ni, apa yang soalan kita untuk tajuk hari ni. Kalau tak ada, jadi saya nak teruskan. Sebab kita dalam berada generasi yang sangat-sangat nak panggil sangat sensitif. Okey, banyak benda yang berlaku tetapi ramai yang tidak tumpu pada apa yang sedang berlaku di sekeliling dia. Banyak distraction yang sedang berlaku yang membuat dia orang terganggu daripada pandangan yang sebenarnya waktu sekarang ni. Dan yang generasi sekarang ni yang sangat-sangat kagumi diri dia sendiri, dan yang jenis yang mementingkan diri sendiri dan yang tidak fokus, dan yang selalu dikatakan generasi yang malas. Okey, waktu sekarang ni kita nak keluar daripada generasi yang dipanggil seperti kita ni mementingkan diri sendiri, yang kita tak peduli apa yang akan masa akan datang, dan kita kita ni rasa malas. Kita selalu ditegur oleh orang-orang tua, orang-orang yang selalu tegur kita ni adalah generasi yang malas waktu sekarang ni. So kita selalu fokus pada kita main handset, kita selalu nak fokus kalau boleh kita nak kerja. Kalau kita nak kerja duit masuk tapi kita tak mau kerja. Kalau boleh kita nak kerja goyang kaki tapi gaji masuk. Kalau boleh kita nak duduk rumah duit masuk. Yang itu apa yang kita mahu. Selalu ditegurkan dengan yang ayat-ayat seperti macam ni. Kita adalah generasi yang malas. Saya ada banyak teguran yang saya dapat daripada orang-orang atasan, seperti nak kira macam orang-orang tua yang dah lama daripada 70-an atau 60-an. Orang akan kata generasi zaman sekarang ni ramai anak muda yang setengah malas. Tapi waktu sekarang ni macam mana kita nak cari kepercayaan tersebut untuk untuk nak ubah minda mereka yang supaya kita tak dipanggil kita adalah generasi yang malas atau mementingkan diri sendiri, atau angkat bakul kita sendiri, macam kita kagum diri sendiri tanpa ada orang puji kita. Lepas tu kita yang generasi yang tidak fokus pada apa yang akan datang. Ini ada berkaitan dengan trading. Sebab apa? Kadang-kadang kita trading, kita lihat apa yang orang tengah lakukan. Seperti kata ada orang beli bulan 2 ada orang beli Doge atau beli Shiba Inu. Saya tak nak tegur benda yang negatif, tapi ini ada kenyataan. Jadi kalau bila ada orang beli Doge, dia lihat, oh kawan saya ada beli Doge, dia dapat $1,000. Lepas tu kita ada kawan kita beli Shiba Inu, dia dapat untung $10,000. Lepas tu kau pun masuk secara membuta buli. Lepas tu tiba-tiba benda kau percaya, kawan kau beli, lepas tu dia dapat untung $10,000. Sebab dia pun main masuk, dia tanpa buat kajian, tanpa apa semua. Jadi dia tak sahkan. Kita pun rasa terikut, seperti benda tu jadi tradisi waktu sekarang ni. Kita cuma ikut hype orang lain, apa orang lain buat kita akan ikut tanpa kita mengesahkan benda tu benda tu betul-betul sah atau tidak, atau kita boleh percaya atau tidak. Kita percaya atas orang lain. Macam orang lain tu kata, oh ini boleh menguntungkan, saya dah untung $1,000, tapi betul ke tak dia untung $1,000, atau dia saja dia tunjuk gambar yang dia untung $1,000, atau so itu saya nak katakan dekat sini, kalau boleh mengesahkan kepercayaan itu sebelum ke orang percaya 100%. Jadi saya nak ambil pandangan daripada tetamu kita dekat sini, apa pandangan mereka tentang generasi yang waktu sekarang, dengan apa kita lihat dekat grup yang tiap-tiap hari ada orang komen, buat status pasal yang benda-benda yang diorang percaya secara membuta-buli, macam percaya atas hype orang lain tetapi diorang sendiri tak buat kajian, tidak mengesahkan kepercayaan mereka sendiri. Apa pandangan, ada tips mungkin ni kita boleh start daripada kita punya legend ini admin Syafique.
Okay, sebelum tu saya nak jawab soalan Syahmi tu. Dia cakap sini JP Morgan punya analisa biasa terbalik. So saya rasa dia tanya pasal GBTC unlocking ni. So this GBTC unlocking actually banyak pendapat. Ada yang cakap bullish unlocking. Tapi bagi saya this time around it will be bearish because macam previously I think somewhere in December, January dan February, time tu ramai orang takut pasal dia orang nak unlock GBTC. Tetapi the difference between January dengan sekarang ni adalah premium untuk GBTC sekarang negatif, dulu positif. So positif sampai 10 to 30% tau. So kenapa last time punya unlocking bullish is because premium GBTC tinggi up to 20%. So bila ada that premium, what happen is orang yang ada GBTC dia jual dia punya share GBTC sebab dia ada premium, dia rebuy balik dekat spot market. So you see dia punya recursive effect. You dapat benda mahal, you jual and then you beli banyak lagi Bitcoin dekat spot. So somehow that is we call bullish unlocking. Macam sekarang ni negative premium. Jadi bila negative premium, GBTC murah. So bila dia murah, ibaratkan macam kita dilute the market dengan barang yang sama tapi murah. So what will happen is it will add selling pressure lah. So itu jawapan pada Syahmi Akram lah. Betul ke tak betul tu tak tahulah, siapa tahu kan. Tapi itu what I think. Okay, sambung pada apa yang Jawi cakap kan pasal generation malas ke apa benda kan. Okay, saya ni millennial lah, 30. So kiranya 31.
Yep.
Kiranya tengah-tengah. Jadi standard lah. Saya tak pernah fikir banyak sangat pasal benda ni sebab saya start kerja masa saya umur macam lah lama sangat. Saya kerja 3 tahun je actually. 3 tahun. Saya first time saya kerja dengan City and then first year, lepas tu second year saya kerja dengan Toyota. So time saya kerja tu memang banyak lah orang komen whatever apa semua kan. Tapi memang kita punya cara kerja, generation kita memang lain.
Yep.
So saya memang tak tahan lah. And in a way actually betul apa dia cakap tu sebab generation kita nak mudah. Sebab hidup kita mudah, memang betul kan?
Yep.
Kalau dia senang, kenapa nak macam susah? Jadi kita generation baby boomers kan, diorang nampak kita ni nak cari jalan senang. Tapi itulah masalahnya, diorang bos. Jadi kita sebagai Gen Y, kita follow. Kalau kita ada kuasa atau berduit, then you boleh buat hal sendiri lah. Macam I am lucky enough. I dapat crypto punya apa ni, betul I cabut lah. So I kerja 3 tahun je. Dah 3 tahun, dah 2 tahun tak kerja. 2 tahun tak kerja. So sekarang ni I boleh kaki lah.
Yeah. Tapi Syafique berusaha kan untuk untuk dapatkan kejayaan yang Syafique capai sekarang ni kan.
Definitely.
Ah.
I ada 2 company. Satu is
Ya.
agriculture company,
Mhm.
lagi satu trading company. Agak-agak kita nak cari makan kot. Mesti
Ya.
kena.
Ya, sebab tu yang waktu yang apa yang saya masukkan dekat sini tadi, maksudnya ramai yang tidak mahu berusaha. Kalau boleh kalau boleh ada orang nak suapkan makanan ke mulut dia orang. Yang itu yang maksud saya sekarang ni. Kalau kita lihat daripada grup, bukan saya nak tegur secara negatif, tapi kalau boleh dekat yang itu sebab tu saya selalu kata kalau boleh belajar tentang trade ni secara betul, jangan 100% ikut orang apa yang orang cakap. Korang kena percaya atau sahkan kepercayaan korang tu sebelum korang percaya 100%. Jadi itu ni so ada yang kata saya Kahwi Haikal kata moderator bebel panjang sangat kan. Jadi memang saya mebel panjang sangat sebab apa, benda ni kenyataan. Saya tak nak lihat daripada generasi yang muda sekarang ni terperangkap dengan apa-apa yang sekarang tengah berlaku di depan mata kita. Kita nampak, saya nampak, mungkin orang lain tak nampak tapi saya nampak, sebab tu saya nak tegur. Kalau boleh, kerana dekat trading ni adalah perkara yang bukan senang-senang. Sebab dia, kalau kita tunjuk sijil kita ada PhD, kita ada kita belajar dekat mana-mana universiti yang paling tinggi, kita tunjuk dekat skrin kita, oh saya ada sijil ni, bagi saya untung. Dia tak akan bagi kau untung. Dia tak akan bagi kau untung 100%. Dia akan kata kau jangan cakap dengan saya. Skrin akan tunjuk dekat kau, data akan tunjuk dekat kau, kau ikut data. Itu saja. Kalau kau tunjuk sijil kau, dia tak akan bagi kau untung. So itu saya nak bagi tahu, kau kena berusaha dekat belajar dekat sini supaya korang boleh capai kejayaan yang korang ingin, yang korang impi-impikan waktu untuk masa akan datang. Sebab korang pun bukan nak kata nak guna ayat MLM tu, nak kata korang tak nak kaya ke atau korang tak nak pergi haji ke. Tapi korang ada impian korang sendiri. Korang nak capai impian tersebut tu, korang kena cari kena berusaha untuk capaikan impian tersebut. Begitu juga di dalam trading ni, korang belajar pasal TA, pasal fundamental analysis, korang kena verify apa semua berkaitan dengan tentang coin ke, tentang projek ke, tentang apa benda lagi. Korang kena verify dulu. Jangan percaya secara mutabuli. Kau percaya baru nak sahkan. Kau kena sahkan dulu sebelum kau percaya. Jadi kalau boleh Kevin, kalau ada nak kongsikan apa-apa.
Selalunya kalau you ada tengok I punya YouTube channel, I punya video, selalunya I ada cakap after I explain all about cryptocurrency, I explain everything, selalunya my last punya part I cakap do your own research, okay? Because as we all know, you can't just listen and just rely on somebody's opinion. Okay, you must also do your own research to check whether is it correct or not. Okay, because most of the content outside is just to show you a guidance. Okay, untuk guide kamu saja. Okay, tentang sekarang keadaan situasinya untuk BTC ke apa-apa kripto ke kat luar ke. So yang ini semua only to give you a guidance saja. Okay, bukan to tell you, oh, you want to buy now, go and buy. No. There's no such thing. Okay, when talking about groups, Facebook group ke, I pun banyak nampak ada banyak kongsian yang scam lah, macam invest on me now to get 20%, 30%, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of this kind of photo and this kind of sharing kat Facebook group. So don't fall for all this kind of trap, especially yang masuk BTC to wallet ini, then after that in few minutes time you boleh dapat dua kali ganda BTC balik. So yang ini semua teknik scam kat luar lah, you boleh nampak. So always do your own research because there's no free lunch in this world lah, to be honest. So yeah, I think like sekarang hype crypto ialah apa meme coin macam Doge ke, Shiba ke, Gishu ke, apa Ape ke, apa animal pun ada sekarang, coin animal. So how do you want to research is basically if you found out, okay, macam you found out kat Facebook, you nampak ada coin, name dia Kevin Inu, okay, somebody share about this Kevin Inu, okay, you first you need to go just and Google up this Kevin Inu and what is it all about, Okay, maybe you just go to the website, go to their website, go to their Telegram, everything. You go to their Telegram, their Twitter, their Instagram to check whether their community is it active or not active. Are they doing any AMA or not? Or are they doing any live session to talk about what is it the project all about? You need to understand all of this, and then you tell yourself, and then you make the decision yourself whether you want to buy or you want to buy. Okay, because all this decision is all this kind of decision you make is very important for you to make a decision whether you want to buy the coin or not. Because all this meme coin outside, yes, kalau you lucky, bolehlah dapat X10 ke, X100 ke, X1000 ke, macam Shiba Inu, suddenly dapat X1000 kalau you dapat early price lah. So yes, I think a lot of people now jumping into all these kind of meme coin, hoping that they can get 10 kali ganda ke, 100 times ke, 10x ke, 1000x ke. Okay, but always do your own research lah. That's all I can say before you go and invest in all this meme coin.
Yeah,
I think.
Apa answer question tu?
Yang mana?
Oh, apa Kevin punya YouTube
Saya ada letak dekat description dekat ada.
School sebenarnya Michael Burry apa benda?
Yang
Michael Burry. I think what's the audience trying to say is the Michael Burry actually have a comment about saying that the stocks will shorts, right? Will go to a downtrend, right? This is what you're trying to say?
Saya tak nampak komen tu. Ni dekat mana?
Okey, tak apa. Sambil tu saya jawab soalan Zan FD dia tanya. Market sekarang dah long term bearish atau masih bullish? Okey, ni soalan ni lain orang lain lah. Tapi kalau saya sekarang lah, bagi saya sekarang ni kita dekat tempat yang nervous lah. Boleh pergi mana-mana. Jadi selagi 30k support masih bertahan, selagi itulah kita boleh target untuk dia apa panggil? Ranging. Sideways lah. Tapi kalau 30k break, bagi saya nak tahu bearish bila I bearish is bila kita ada one whole day bawah 30k. That's me. Kalau kita ada satu hari yang bawah satu hari full candle bawah 30k, itu I punya signal. I bearish lah. So apa beza bearish dengan tak bearish? Bearish, bila I bearish, I takkan trade langsung. Macam sekarang ni, walaupun walaupun tak bullish, I still trade sikit-sikit. So macam sekarang ni, my outlook is kalau kita punya support ni maintain, kita sepatutnya akan bullish in July, August. That's what Justin cakap Justin Sun. So bullish ke bearish ke, it all depend on the chart. Trade the chart. Kalau kita boleh recover kita punya 200 moving average dalam area 42k, kalau kita boleh break 42k, then kita boleh bullish. Kalau 30k break, then bearish. Itu je lah. Okay.
Kanish?
I want to get back to the first one and mention that kenapa like everyone was like posting in the group semua, like some of them panic all. I think that one is mainly because many of them actually like I would say they just join the hype lah. So they don't really buat dia punya full research. Like you see sometimes like people tengok Elon Musk tweet about this coin ke apa. And then hari tu I think he tweeted something Canada, USA, America, something like that. People came up with their own conclusion about that thing. So they basically just buy without doing any research lah. And that's why I think that one increased like 200-300% on that day. So basically the people who buy at the top, they just join the hype. They are the one who get damaged lah, because most of them are short-term traders. They just close when it goes to that 200-300%. So until you do not have a plan, you just follow basically on an influencer, what is he talking about, you do not do your proper research, I think definitely you'll be having a panic lah. I think like if you use leverage or you join all these kind of coins, definitely you use panic. But if you believe in a project, you see a vision that the developers are doing, there's a vision they're trying to achieve, I don't think there's any reason to panic. Because like to be honest, the coins that usually I research, first I will check on the team lah. I will check on the team who's behind it, like dia punya members, founders semua who are working on it. Second is I will focus on how necessary that coin is at the current generation lah. Is it solving a real world problem ke apa, or is it just something extra ke? So based on that, I will just assume lah whether is it a good investment or not.
Yep.
Kira itu nasihat lah kalau siapa yang tak kena rug pull. Jadi macam I tak banyak follow coin pelik-pelik ni, buat call shit coins. Tapi macam so far I pernah kena rug pull satu je. Save the world token. Tapi itu memang I dah tahu dah burn. Sebab I memang nak derma pun. I bagi tak banyak pun, $100. I nak tengok boleh percaya ke tak ada orang ni kan. Jadi memang tak ada percaya lah. Tapi untuk you make sure you elak all this rug pull, macam I am very particular with my project. In fact, semua projek yang I masuk memang I pernah at least check lah dengan dia punya community or developer. So you need to get to know them. And from your conversation, contoh Telegram, whatever kan, daripada cara you check tu, you dah tahu dah diorang ni boleh percaya ke tak percaya.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, most of the project ni dalam bahasa Inggeris. So maybe dalam group ada barrier lah, ada macam susah nak buat lah. So untuk orang yang baru-baru ni, yang saya rasa lah, it's better for you to check dengan orang-orang yang dah lama lah in this, before you sembrono je masuk. Sebab saya tengok dekat BSC tu memang banyak gila rug pull. Apa benda aku share lah whatever. Benda ni saya tak deny. Ada yang boleh buat duit, tapi benda ni it's like musical chair. Tahu? At the end nanti ada beberapa orang je yang menang. Most of them akan rugi. So macam Kani cakap lah, make sure you cari projek yang ada real use case. Okay. That's it.
Ada yang kena rug pull tak lagi? Kanish dengan Kevin pernah kena rug pull?
As for now, the coins all I holding, basically I just focus on long term use lah. So as for now, I don't have any issues with any rug pull. Sebab I tak usually participate in this kind of coins kalau tak ada strong fundamentals.
Kanish pegang coin apa?
Matic, Solana, and then also a bit of Ethereum lah, and BNB.
Okay, semua protokol lah.
Yeah, so like I look at it, but I still shortlisting lah my other coins. So I will take research dulu, lepas tu je I'll beli lah. Usually I'll take like 1 to 2 weeks research for a coin before I get into it lah.
Okay, jom kita check shitcoin Jawid. Apa you punya shitcoin Jawid?
Saya shitcoin yang paling banyak saya ada hotcoin, holochain.
Oh, holochain.
Ya.
Holochain tu saya dah tengok juga. Tapi saya tak nampak lagi dia punya network effect. Macam tak ramai pakai je.
Ya, tak ramai pakai sebab dia tengah fokus pada hollow fuel waktu sekarang ni. Sebab akan lancar dalam masa terdekat hollow fuel, lepas tu akan swap hot akan swap kepada hollow fuel dalam masa terdekat. Tapi bila dia umumkan tu, saya ada beli dia punya ni device dia untuk mining tu. Saya ada beli tapi tak sampai lagi.
Okay.
Hollow pot tu saya tak sampai lagi.
Alright.
Tapi saya masih lagi dalam diorang pun masih dalam bincang. Ada banyak apps juga berkaitan dengan hospital. Diorang tengah nak buat untuk nak bantu-bantu hospital. Jadi ada juga berkaitan dengan apps yang bagus. Tapi tak berapa banyak seperti yang Syafique kata, dia tak berapa banyak. Jadi sebab diorang masih fokus pada hollow fuel waktu sekarang ni.
Okay, Ali Zaini tanya tu, komen pasal ICP. Siapa pakai internet program? Internet komputer program. Ada orang beli kat sini?
Saya tak ada.
Okay,
Tapi
projek ni saya dah tengok dah. And sketchy lah, memang dah tengok ada punya promo dia. Memang macam scam. I don't know. Tapi I don't like lah dia punya tokenomic structure, sebab ICP punya VC punya token harga dia sangat murah. And banyak lah tu. So the thing is, walaupun harga sekarang dah jatuh banyak, over 95% within 2 months, kan? The thing is, this early investor, dia orang ada banyak ni token. Walaupun dah drop 95%, dia orang still untung. So they will keep release. So I tak tahu lah bila token tak habis. So selagi dia orang pegang token banyak, this VC, selagi itulah harga susah nak naik. Tapi I tak tahu detail lah, tapi memang isu dia. Most of the project, masalah dia bila dia very high FDV. Dia punya coin banyak sangat. So selling value tinggi. Memang tak naik harga. So that is one of the issue lah kenapa ICP jatuh drop banyak. Okay.
Shibu Inu tak nak komen pasal Shibu Inu, sekejap lagi ramai yang kecam sebab tadi pun dah kena dah. Okay, ini Kevin boleh jawab yang ni.
Yang mana?
Yang di soalan dekat skrin.
Shiba Inu.
Apa Shiba Inu? Nak jawab Shiba Inu juga ke? Tapi saya bagi Kevin yang ni. Kevin jawab yang ni kalau boleh. Berkaitan dengan Elon Musk tweet.
Okay. Tentang Elon Musk tweet, yes, I understand Elon Musk, everybody know lah. Dia ialah one of the richest men in the world. One of the richest men in the world. So more or less, no matter what he says in the Twitter will actually affects the price value of the certain coin. Macam Doge lah. When he tweet about Doge, then basically every time he tweet about Doge, then basically the price value of the Doge go up. Why? Because first of all, Elon Musk has many followers and many subscribers. And don't forget, he is also a founder of Tesla. So when you talk about Tesla is a public listed company. So basically, he has a lot of shareholders, stakeholders, investors, big investors, and all the whales. Okay, so kalau I Elon Musk lah. Okay, I basically when I want to like hype satu coin kan, I would text all my friends or all my big investors. I would tell them, hey, let's hype this together. Okay, which I tell Kitty Wood, or maybe I tell BlackRock. Okay, today I want to hype Doge to $1. Okay, let's hype together. Because one person cannot do anything a lot. But if a lot of whales do together, then the price will go up eventually. So don't forget that behind Elon Musk has a lot of big players out there. Okay, so I believe that when he want to like hype a certain coins, usually he will just tell among his friends or tell among his circle that he want to hype this certain coin until a certain price value. Then they will just exit the market, and that's the profit that they will gain in the end. Okay, so more or less, I would say it's not a good choice to invest in the coin that Elon tweeted about. Don't always follow what Elon Musk said. Like I think just now also I mentioned, right? Jangan just follow je. Okay, always do your own research. Macam rocket tu, just he tweet about jump, then everybody going to jump. But basically, when he tweet, before he tweet, he actually bought a lot of coins already. But he tweet, basically he want to exit the market already. That's what he's trying to do. Okay, he want to get profit out of that. Okay, so always do your own research. Don't always like listen or to see Elon Musk tweet can be good, can be bad. But right now I think Elon Musk tweet is not so powerful as before. Okay, I believe that right now Elon Musk also is trying to revive yang Doge coin. The latest tweet I see from him is about what I named my Shiba Inu Floki, Floki. So I think eventually I'm not sure what he's trying to do right now, but I see the impact compare from what is it right now and is it before. Definitely the Elon Musk tweet is no longer so effective compared to last time lah. Maybe because of people already start to understand his strategy. Piece off he causing a lot of people to lose money in the end. So there's a lot of reason behind lah. So always like kalau you really not to invest in coins, like I said, just do your own research lah. Or like what all the seafood here say, right? Usually, like me, I also invest on those good coins, those coins that have a project behind. To be honest, I hold a lot of Cardano. I hold since I think 2016, 2017, around the area. I'm a fan of Cardano lah, basically. So basically, 80% of my portfolio is all in Cardano. Second is Ethereum. Why Cardano over Ethereum? Because I believe in Cardano project might outrun the Ethereum in coming futures. Like they are releasing the smart contract sooner this year. And if you heard about Ethereum have Ethereum 2.0 sampai sekarang pun belum launch. It launched wanted to launch 2 months ago, but it has issues, so it keep on delaying. Because Ethereum have one problem that they cannot solve is the gas fees expensive, banyak pricey. Kalau traffic jam, memang dia punya Ethereum gas fees tu mahal. Okay, so selalunya problem ni sampai sekarang pun dia belum solve. Okay, so what right now Cardano can offer is Cardano can solve whatever Ethereum cannot be solved. And don't forget, Cardano punya founder ialah co-founder of Ethereum juga. Okay, so that's why I actually believe a lot in ADA in long run. I mean, that's a point of view lah. Okay, tapi most of it I have ADA, Ethereum, BNB, Shiba, Doge. I pun hold a lot. Shiba and Doge actually hold quite for some time already before it went hype. So actually keeping until now. I actually didn't sell off any coin yet. And I bought a lot of China coin also, like Tron, Wing, BTT, long-term project, because I believe on Justin Sun punya exposure for now I think it's not there, but in future it might. Okay, so but you can see that the overall coin that I hold, most of it have a big project behind. Okay, so I think something to be like that lah for my holdings.
Okay, hold on the Cardano. I just nak go through question ni. Kita kena cover question cepat lah. Tadi ada orang tanya pasal coin list. So to me coin list is shit, tak payah pakai lah. Pakai benda lain lah. Because coin list ni, satu dia punya fee dia mahal, and then tak fair dia punya distribution of lottery. So kalau you tanya coin list bagus tak bagus, to me tak bagus lah. And then some criticism lah, sebab dalam ni ada orang tanya kan, nak komen I pasal Cardano kan. So actually Kevin, I actually is a bit criticizer of Cardano, because to me it's just a bunch of promises, and what we call is vaporware. Sebab Cardano ni I beli tahun 2017, and I keep waiting for them to have a depth. And sekarang ni dah banyak new blockchain yang dah run. Contoh macam Solana baru 2 tahun. Matic baru 2 tahun, tapi dah ada fully developed ecosystem. And I want the investor sekarang ni, kita jangan bagi chance lah dekat all these teams yang come up with promises, white paper, teori. Kita dah tak nak. We are in 2021. Kita kena ada projek yang betul-betul ada run, debts dah ada. So kenapa nak letak 40 billion market cap on projek yang ada promises je? So for Cardano, I memang like the idea lah. In fact, I support gila-gila dulu the Ouroboros project. I am the beta, I am testing semua. And apa yang ada sekarang? Nothing. August ni kita tunggu lah.
Yep, August.
Memang tunggu.
For now is all staking. Banyak lah. Solana dah way faster lah. Solana faster. Dulu ada promise cheapest transaction. Now dah ada banyak dah cheaper. Solana better solution. So to me lah, Cardano, the only reason kenapa dia masih ada kat situ is because dia punya network effect. Network effect dia memang strong lah. Sama lah macam Litecoin, XRP, this is I call dinosaur coin. Dinosaur coin, the only reason dia kenapa ada kat top 10 is because of the network effect. The good thing pasal these coins yang ada network effect ni is they can change the development laju and suddenly dia boleh jadi good project. Sama macam Doge to me dia tak ada apa kan, I mean like DeFi pun tak ada apa benda kan. Dia just network effect. Tetapi Doge, kalau Elon Musk or any developer, dia orang boleh tukar Doge jadi something DeFi, terus dia ada network effect, confirm dia boleh pergi. So that's why I masih nampak lah value of Doge, walaupun sekarang I tak nampak lah. Tapi memang network effect tu penting lah. Okay.
I think about Doge also, there are the talks of upgrading the blockchain to add tokens into it, right?
Ada talks tapi dia orang tak ada developer. Kalau you pergi kat GitHub kan, you tengok dia punya dia punya kita bagi contribution dia tak banyak. So tunggu je lah, because dia ada backing by Elon Musk. So anything happen.
Yeah. Kanish nak komen pasal Matic tak?
Okay, about Matic. Okay, actually you see, Ethereum is okay lah. When you call Ethereum all is like the parent blockchain lah, and when you see Matic, it's something you call as a side chain, you know. So all the work verifying the transaction all will be done on the side chain lah, and then the executing will be done on the main blockchain, which is Ethereum. So as you see how Ethereum got really congested, I think during when ERC20 tokens all was really peaking like Shiba all, you saw how Ethereum's price, I think gas fees also went to few $100, I think. It also went to peak that level. So when you use layer 2 solutions like Matic all, when a sidechain is full, it can form multiple sidechains. It means like thousands of sidechain. So it's very hard to actually congest it. And also people talk about the Ethereum 2.0 optimism upgrade, because the thing is, the optimism upgrade has been, I think they've already talked about it for quite some time. So I'm very sure the developers of Matic are already aware of this. So that's why even if Ethereum already having plans for that, they would definitely have a plan behind this. Even if Ethereum upgrades to 2.0, I don't think it will still be as scalable as a layer 2 solution. So that's why I feel layer 2 solutions will always be needed lah for Ethereum. Because as you see, Ethereum dulu bila dia kena hack kan on, I think 5 years back and then they split it to Ethereum Classic kan. After that, now what they're doing is they're upgrading to Ethereum 2.0. So the upgrade won't happen one shot. They need to do it phase by phase. So every time there's an issue, they can't be spending so much to do any kind of upgrade. It will be very costly for them. So that's why I think layer 2 is always needed, I would say.
Agree until proven wrong.
Yeah, true.
Now because Matic to me, of course lah, Ethereum needs second layer solution because dah congested. Tapi my only criticism is Matic is centralized. Kalau tengok macam bulan lepas, banyak kali ikut jam, come on lah. mana boleh blockchain boleh start 1 minggu dalam wormhole. I cannot accept. One of the reason kenapa until now I tak sentuh Matic because masih ada isu apa blockchain jam lah whatever. I pun tak tahu lah because I tak research lagi, tapi bila I learn that issue I terus potong lah because to me that is a centralized punya solution. Tapi tengoklah kalau dia orang boleh solve problem ni, I don't think it's a big issue sebab is a Matic is a dia punya team dia strong lah, so it should be okay lah. Okay, I nak jawab pasal market cap tu. Ini penting ni. Market cap dengan harga coin. Okay. Harga coin, price dengan market cap. Jangan tengok price. Tengok market cap. Sebab market cap ni ialah berapa duit yang letak on that project. Contoh kenapa kita tak boleh fokus pada harga coin sebab kalau market cap dah besar, you perlukan duit yang lebih banyak untuk naikkan harga coin tu. Kan? Bila supply besar, contoh macam tengoklah macam Ripple lah. Harga berapa sen? RM1, $1. Tapi dia punya market cap besar. So, untuk naikkan coin tu mungkin perlukan 40 bilion untuk naikkan darab 2. Tapi kalau market cap kecil, contoh Coke ni projek sampah ni, harga $1. Tapi dia punya market cap dia 20 million dengan 40 billion. So untuk double price SRP, dia perlukan 40 billion. So 40 billion ni datang dari investor lah. And then Coke harga $1, harga sama, tapi market cap kecil, 20 juta. So dia hanya perlukan 20 juta, which is 1000 kali lebih kecil, 1000 kali lebih rendah dia punya buying power dia. Jadi kena fokus dekat market cap, jangan tengok harga price. Okay.
Soalan ni sentiasa ada orang tanya ni, akan flip BTC atau tak? Macam minggu lepas Syafique dah bagi tahu kan, tak akan.
Tak, benda ni okey, beritahu kalau orang start bincang pasal Ethereum akan flip BTC, tentu kita ready bearish lah.
Okay. Kevin apa ni pendapat Kevin tentang ETH dengan BTC?
Memang tak boleh lah yang tu. Because you know BTC is a pioneer coin, so anyhow most of the coins outside we call it altcoins also follows Bitcoin punya movement. Okay, so kalau Bitcoin drops, then most of the altcoins will fall. So it's slightly impossible for the Ethereum to flip Bitcoin, because I believe that Bitcoin will be we call it the most pioneer coin in cryptocurrency in the world. So it's very possible for you to flip Bitcoin. I mean, other coin in future also, I don't believe that this other coin can be replaced Bitcoin in future, coming future also. It's only thing that is Bitcoin have a higher market cap, and then so goes with other Ethereum having a higher market cap. Maybe let's say one day Ethereum can reach 1 trillion market cap, but Bitcoin the time already can reach about 2 trillion or 3 trillion already. Nobody knows. So Bitcoin is always ahead, like 2 times or 3 times ahead of other coins, we can say. But just now I actually saw a comment just now. I think Singwei, right? They said if she have 100 ringgit or 250 until 250 ringgit, what coin she can invest? Actually, I quite agree with Syafique, right? Invest on those coins that that have low market cap. If you really want to invest, okay, don't invest like those. Don't invest on the price. Okay, don't see like XRP is cheap, then you go invest. No, because the price doesn't determine anything. Like what Syafique said is, If the market cap is big, then it's very difficult for the price to go up further and further compared to those coins that have low market cap. Okay, so if you really want to invest on those low market cap, of course, you don't go so low until you don't even know what the coin is all about, lah. Okay, there's a few coins that I recommended for low market cap. Actually, I'm quite interested on VeChain. VeChain is quite low, to be honest. I can consider as one of the undervalued coin also. VeChain, it can be Tron. Like me, if you like Justin Sun, Tron also is recommendable. If you like Tron also, you can go for BTT, BitTorrent. If you like more more exciting a bit, you can go for Chili's. But all this you need to do your own research. I don't want to tell you what is all the project about, but you actually can do your own research. And somebody actually tell me Engine Coin is actually not bad also, but I think Engine Coin is not it's not fast as other coins. I mean the project is not as ongoing. It's not as fast as other coins right now, lah. Okay, but like I said, Bitcoin Cash. Last but not least, I think Bitcoin Cash is actually one of the recommended coin that I recommend that I actually advise you guys to look out for. Why Bitcoin Cash? Because I think most of it hates Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash is one of the dinosaur era, right? And why I say Bitcoin Cash is because yes, even though it's the dinosaur era, it has stuck in 8 billions, but don't forget Bitcoin Cash has actually went all the way up to $3,000 before. And it actually, in this short run, it was surprisingly, this short bull run, it actually reached up to 1,600 USDT before, reaching up to, I think, 20 billion market cap. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's around the area at the time. So, yes, some people might hate this coin, but because of the it is built from the Bitcoin punya blockchain. But if you talk about the influencer, of course that's not there anymore. But we can see that there are still people that believe in this coin. Actually, if let's say if this coin doesn't have any more believer or any more people who are investing on it, I think the bull run will not just go all the way up to like 20-30 billion, reaching all the way up to 1,600 USDT within a short bull run. I think few weeks back. Okay, so all this kind of coin you can actually go and do some research lah. Okay, but last but not least, if you want to like join me, ADA Army, just go ahead. You can actually invest all in ADA. Yeah.
Okay, apa pasal Bitcash kan?
Okay.
Apa itu? This is my opinion pasal coins, dinosaur coin. Okay. To me whatever coin yang unable to get all time high this run kan, maksudnya that coin dead. Contoh Bcash all time high 4,000, they never reach there. Is that project? Litecoin almost lah tapi tak sampai, tak boleh pergi. XRP all time high 2.4, sekarang tak sampai lagi. Kalau this time tak boleh cecah all time high, that mean maksud dia bleak future lah. And then pasal satu Monero, ada question ni kan. Monero is actually my second favorite coin. Sebab to me dia second the most decentralized lah. Cuma dia tak hype because decentralized project ni tak ada marketer. Tapi Monero coin function as it should. So kalau you nak privacy, you just guna Monero lah or Zcash lah. Zcash, masalah dengan Zcash is dia agak centralized. I tak suka Zuku tu. So if you tanya kalau you nak untung boleh buat duit kat Monero, I don't think so lah. Monero is not the place lah. And ICP, I don't think it's a scam. It's just that token VC banyak sangat and now dia tengah dumping the coin lah. So that's why harga jatuh sampai 95%. So until dia punya ICP token sampai dah habis, baru dah boleh naik. Tak tahulah bila.
Okay. Kanish ada apa-apa nak komen dekat ni, dekat ada nampak dekat komen. So bagi saya dah terlalu lewat dah bagi saya. Sebab pukul 4 kena bangun dah ni. So dekat sini pukul 12.30. Nak pukul 12.20. Jadi kalau tak ada okey. Okay guys, saya ucapkan terima kasih kerana sudi bersama dengan kita dekat live ni. Jap tutup yang lain. Okay, saya ucapkan terima kasih kerana bersama kami dekat sini. Dan mungkin ada yang korang belajar, ada yang korang tak ni, tapi bagi saya nak memang agak pedih sikit lah kalau saya buat teguran yang seperti mana saya tadi bagi teguran. Tapi itu ada satu kenyataan. Kalau boleh jangan malas untuk nak belajar benda ni. Kalau boleh belajar tentang TA, belajar tentang fundamental analysis, kaji korang punya coin, kaji korang punya ni, seperti mana diorang cakap tadi. Kalau boleh kaji, jangan membeli secara buta-buli. Okay, memang teguran saya tadi agak berlainan sikit, agak pedih sikit, mungkin agak pedas sikit, tetapi itu ada satu kenyataan, tahu tak? Saya lihat ramai, bukan lihat daripada grup saja, lihat depan mata saya dekat sini, ada orang ramai dekat kawasan saya dekat sini, saya boleh lihat depan mata saya. Sebab apa? Itu ada satu kenyataan. Jadi kita tak nak lari daripada kenyataan tersebut. Jadi supaya kita tidak jadi generasi yang ditegur-tegur seperti mana sekarang ditegur oleh banyak ramai pihak. Jadi saya, kalau boleh korang buat kajian korang sendiri tentang coin apa, baca white paper, mungkin ada green paper. Kalau saya pemegang holofuel hot, jadi dia orang ada keluarkan holofuel sebab dia orang ada green paper, jadi ada white paper, ada green paper, jadi korang boleh baca tersebut. Memang ambil masa sehari 2 hari baca sampai habis supaya korang boleh faham. Kalau tak faham, guna translate, fahamkan diri korang supaya korang percaya benda tu ada, sahkan kepercayaan korang untuk bila korang nak labur kat situ supaya korang boleh percaya semua. Sebab apa kita tak nak ada berlaku kerugian. Sebab apa saya faham pendapatan dekat Malaysia baru satu hari baru RM50. Itu waktu yang kalau tak ada seperti lockdown waktu sekarang ni. Kalau korang kira waktu sekarang ni berapa ramai saja ada dapat pendapatan 50 satu hari. Sebab pendapatan kita dekat Malaysia kalau RM50 satu hari tu pun dah kira alhamdulillah. Tapi saya nak bagi teguran, kalau boleh jangan rugikan diri korang sendiri. Cari ilmu, ilmu dekat sini banyak percuma, kita pun bagi dekat sini. Saya akan jemput lagi diorang untuk nak beri ilmu kepada korang secara percuma. Jadi inilah cara kebaikan untuk korang sendiri. Kalau teguran saya ni sangat pedas, saya minta maaf dekat korang. Mungkin ayat yang malas tu mungkin korang akan terasa. Tapi itu adalah satu kenyataan. Sebab saya lihat ramai yang tengah melakukan benda yang kesilapan yang sama. Sebab saya nak lihat. Sebab saya sendiri tak belajar tinggi sangat. Sebab kesilapan berlaku yang daripada kesilapan yang lalu. Kita kena belajar daripada kesilapan yang lalu. Kenapa benda tu berlaku. Jadi kita tak nak benda tu berlaku kepada korang. Jadi saya ucapkan terima kasih kerana bersama kami dekat sini. Dan saya ucapkan kepada semua selamat tinggal, dan itu saja saya boleh bagi tahu. Saya tak tahu nak bagi tahu apa-apa lagi. Jadi itu saja. Sebab dekat sini dah lewat sangat dah. Saya kena bangun pukul 4. Saya ni dah pukul 12.25. Pukul 4 saya kena bangun lagi untuk nak pergi kerja. Jadi saya berharap live ni berbaloi untuk korang untuk belajar. Dan jumpa lagi pada video yang akan datang. Bye bye.